Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, where trying to keep track of where the plot is going. So we got the fog, like, it started in, it had one of those in medias res in the middle of story beginnings, where it started off with the bombing in Piccadilly, then went back to the Fog of War mission where you have your military group who's going into Castovia, which is unrelated to... Which looks like it's a bit east of the proxy war in Uzbekistan. And there's apparently going to be a confrontation. They're worried about a confrontation with the Russians. Why the Russians are in Castovia? That's hard to say, except there are three parties involved. There's the Americans, there's the Russians, and then there's the mercenaries on the base. Except it turns out there's a fourth party involved, that being the insurgents. The insurgents being the ones who stole the gas, but they don't seem necessarily related to the Piccadilly terrorists, who did not use gas, they used explosives. They might actually be related, it's hard to tell. But that has seemingly put Russia on the map. So now we've got an agent on the inside. He has helped out with the rebels in Uzbekistan against the Russian army. Because after the events of Piccadilly, it has been decided that something had to be done. Like the attack, there had to be a response. Either way, there seems to be quite a few players on the board. No clear villain. I would imagine that's going to kind of come out as the story progresses. Or should I say, the closest thing this game has to
Commander Karim's forces have destroyed General Barkov's forward
is General Barkov, who is essentially the one who's leading the genocide in...
Sergeant Garrick, thanks to your intel, we tracked the Al-Qatala cell responsible for the Piccadilly attack to a townhouse in North London. 3 SAS teams will get inside and connect the dots. If the wolf
okay, so this specific mission setup kind of reminds me of classic Rainbow Six. I say classic Rainbow Six because I haven't actually played much of new Rainbow Six, and it probably would remind me of new Rainbow Six, if that was the case. But I remember back in the day playing the original Rainbow Six, where you were, like, the very first mission has you tasked to go into an embassy and save hostages. And it's very much close quarters, urban area. This is less on the personal strategy and more on the experience.
Bravo 6 is Alpha 2. About to enter with my Sally. Copy.
Ooh, fancy.
Bravo 6 moving interior.
Almost as fancy as Norman Reedus' ladder in Death Stranding.
Get the kettle on.
Quiet.
This is interesting. I don't think there has there been such a close...
Take the front row.
Like, this almost
We were supposed to have double the body count. It's all over the flippin' telly. That's the point.
This is the United Kingdom. Do you think anyone walks around worried that they're going to get blown up? Well, now they do. Alcohol.
Fucking hell.
Nope.
Secure.
That worked, I guess. I probably was supposed to take out... Oh. You shot me. Huh. I have no idea what's going on up here, but it appears they're not happy. Or they might have heard all those gunshots. Oh, I was expecting them to actually move forward, but it appears that my act of moving forward inspires them.
Target behind the door. Straight down.
Yep.
2 X-rays down.
Copy.
I think I just shot a hostage.
This floor secure.
Okay, he's dead.
On me. Stairs, rally up. Bravo 6, moving to the 2nd floor.
Now, I suppose the question then becomes, like, is this excessive force? Like, clearly this is a terrorist cell operating in the middle of London. They were responsible for terrorist activity. Is a Call of Duty game?
Everyone get up here now. Roger.
Oh, whoops. I was aiming for the hole.
Get in there.
He's dead. He knew I was going to reload. Although I probably should have just swapped guns at that point.
Floor secure.
Rally the stairs.
Nah, there's always a baby.
Bravo 6 taking the 3rd floor.
The Wolf. You know, I was talking about a unnamed villain, and I assumed Barkov because he's essentially the...
Take your shots.
Okay, I'll try my best.
Hands up! Now! Secure him! Shut the kid up!
I'm pretty sure that door is going to bust open.
Check every room.
Or I'm going to bust the door open myself. I was thinking I should have flashbanged. I wasn't expecting him to just... Oh. Talk about checkpoint. Oh.
Secure.
First floor. Take point, Sergeant.
A little bit excessive, throwing a grenade in such close quarters with the baby right in the other room. But the baby's okay.
Locked.
I've got him. Try and take him alive.
So shoot him in the legs, you mean?
Down! Get down! Get down!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot, please! They were going to kill
Don't
me!
move!
They
Stop!
locked me in here!
Drop her. I said stop!
I think you shot her.
Clear.
All teams, townhouse secure. Commence
What did they say about she was about to grab the dead man
Fucking
switch.
hell. She was going for a bloody detonator.
Good job we dropped it in.
We made the right call, sir.
I'll bet your ass.
All right, now that presents an interesting twist on the whole
The attic of the Arcatala
concept
townhouse was a
of like
gold mine.
breaking
Looks
into
like
this
we found
house
the
and
wolf.
then slowly murdering everybody on her way upstairs, is knowing the fact that they would have destroyed this building and likely the buildings next door just because they were going to get caught or stopped.
Capture the Wolf for interrogation about the stolen Russian gas.
حتى كانوا عم يوصلوا جوا المستشفى بس هلا كريت الأمور.
ماشي خبرني نعرف شو بيصير. My soldiers confirm that the hospital is under siege. Al-Qatala has taken civilians as human shields. They're protecting someone.
Or something.
Tomorrow we find out.
All clear, sister.
Hadir is my best sniper. You can rely on him. And all my fighters.
Marines want their pound of flesh. They're leading the charge on this.
I told you we would help you.
And you're keeping your word?
I don't do this to keep my word. The invaders of my country have no regard for human life.
Clearly,
The
if
gas
they're
kills
using
all things, even food in our gardens. If you use these tactics, you are my enemy.
No exceptions?
None. Al-Qatala has given my people a bad name, and we have paid dearly for their crimes.
You know, there's not too many video games that actually talk about the idea of using
Make sure you're at the embassy for the handout
specific
prize.
weapons
And you?
as
Where will you go
immoral.
when this is over?
Like,
Wherever
usually
they
most
send me.
video games, you get
You
the
don't
high
choose.
ordinance, you use the high
Not exactly.
ordinance. There are no consequences. That's what
Where's
makes,
Tomorrow's a
like,
good day.
Spec Ops The Line especially
What
interesting.
about you and your man?
Because,
We'll be
like,
here
you
until
get the high
sunrise.
ordinance, and then you are immediately
open door.
punished for the fact that you used it. And that whole conversation especially kind of leads towards that idea that you could say that you're their ally, but if you choose to use the same weapons,
The hospital is at
You
the
are
end of the
not.
road.
Half a click.
I'll be
because
helping
it's
with
not
the
just
Marines.
about killing the enemy, it's protecting the
3-1.
land,
Sergeant Griggs. All day.
protecting the people.
Call me Alex.
And if the
No locals on
the
this one.
land is
Not my
unlivable
call.
after
You Kareem?
they've
All
marched
day.
out, then what was
Nice
the point?
work getting the Russians.
We share friends and enemies.
Bitfawi.
Wish you fuck. Roll, Alex. Damon Dawn. Time to take this shit to the fan.
Yeah,
You'll find
hoorah!
this a target-rich environment. Watch the windows. Good guys look like bad guys around here. Shit's fucked up.
Demon 1-2, Viper 3-5.
Viper, where you at?
More like nobody has
Viper's going
uniforms.
northbound to checkpoint Omaha 1-2.
Got tripwires on the alcove, Sergeant.
Word, 3-1. Can you disarm it? Check. On it. Damon,
Excellent. That's cool.
follow the armor and stick close.
Hoorah! You can always count on, like, anytime that there is a Call of Duty game and you're playing as the Americans, you can always count on them on being loud and noisy.
Let's move!
I think that was a mortar shot. Oh,
Pop smoke and flank. Up the
yeah,
high
that's
side.
pretty... That's pretty well defended. That's basically just a hairpin window. This is something we're gonna have to get closer.
Enemy vehicle rolling in.
Oh, where is this vehicle that I'm supposed to... Yeesh. I'm gonna take cover. The game told me to, so... take this guy out. That guy. Yeah, I probably should throw some smoke. That definitely does seem like the wiser decision. Oh yeah, I can do that too. Yeah. I think I was hit by that other grenade, and that really knocked me down. Okay. Where am I? Okay, I'm there. Take that. Take out that guy. Oh, hello. And you. At the very least, it does not seem like there are infinite respawns. Infinite respawns are always no good. Like, I don't mind having, like, so many respawns. Oops, sorry, dude. That it seems nearly infinite. But as long as there is an end. Because that creates a goal that you're actually fighting towards. And I see the, Oh, hold on.
Be advised, traps on the steps.
Or I can go around. There we go.
Damn. Moving to third deck.
Alright, at the very least I managed to clear out that gunner station, as that was... Oh, hello.
Copy that. All teams, rally with the convoy. Demon 1-2 to Red Hammer 7. We're taking fire from troops defending the south. Request immediate suppression. Over.
Roger, Demon 1-2. Hammer is visual on that position. Target is acquired. Stand by for danger close.
Wait, this should be the hospital. Can I actually hit this guy from over here? Oh, no. Nah, I don't think I can. Let us find my pistol that I just dropped somewhere. There is no recovering this pistol.
3-1. You gonna join the party?
No, I'm gonna stay way back here.
Freeze, hold up.
Dirt Diggler. You know, for some reason I was thinking about Boogie Nights earlier today. I don't necessarily remember why.
Red Hammer 7, target destroyed. Vector is clear. I repeat, vector is clear.
On Demon Dog, road is clear. You are green to get some.
But I had Dirk Diggler on the mind. Although Boogie Nights is a really good movie, so it is not as great.
Focus fire on the entry.
Okay, that's one guy at least. Oh my. The rocket launcher guy took damage, and because he was taking damage while firing, or maybe that was just part of his death animation. Was an inconsequential shot out into the sky. Hold on. There seems to be other guns in this area. Ah. You know, I probably don't necessarily need a silenced gun in this fight. Oh, hello. For some reason I thought there were... Oh, hello. I wonder if the AI can throw grenades back at you. Also, sometimes it's kind of unclear as to like how close I am to death, because it didn't feel like I was only one shot away from death. Okay. Hello, how are you? Ah.
Got it! Move! Southwest, they're moving! Yes! Get moving!
Sneak, sneak. Oh my. That was super effective. Ah, jeez. What? I'm not sure what got me that time. Ah. Sorry. Oh, hold on. What are you? Alright. Let's break out the yeah, there we go. Let's break out the noob tube. Because we got it. Luckily, there was no individuals being used as a human shield in this area.
Roger that.
Nope, nope. Okay, that was a little bit out there. I spoke way too soon about people being used as human shields.
Let's move.
He's in the open. Got a visual. Moving. Loading. He's at the... Cover me.
Alright, that went fairly well, although I'm running low on bullets. I might actually have to pick up somebody else's gun at some point.
Move. Go. Watch that.
Hello!
One's in the open. Got a target.
That... Nope.
Hey, cover me.
There we go. Let's take out that guy. Take out that guy.
Target's in the hallway. Got a target. Watch that window. Cover me.
Oh, hello. Oh, that was a friendly? I did not realize. It is a good thing I am not part of my own country's army for that reason.
Move out. He's at the counter.
Oop, nope, almost shot my own guy.
I need cover. Got a runner.
There we go.
Moving. Roger.
There we go.
Target in the window. Got a guy on the stairs.
Okay, I think he was waiting for me to step inside so he can trigger.
All stations, demons are moving to second deck. No sign of the wolf.
They're trying to keep us away
But
from
alas,
something.
his code did
That's
not
for damn
activate
sure.
fast enough.
Place is a freaking morgue.
Could be an ambush.
How do you know this is a hospital?
All of them.
It could be just a really big morgue.
Don't move. Do not fucking move.
Demon 3, this is 1-2. What's your status?
Get down.
Take point on this, 3-1.
Am I through?
1-2 to Demon 3, how copy?
Demon 3 dropped off, Sergeant.
Shit. Find them.
Oh, hello. Let's toss some smoke. There we go. There we go.
Let's move.
Am I learning? Am I becoming a better warrior?
Enemy in deep.
Probably not, considering I just charged in here. Okay, let's toss down some more smoke.
Change the mag. Got extra smoke.
Oh, hello.
Doorway traps.
Okay. Running in. Ah. I think that actually cleared the room for me, although I'm pretty sure I didn't throw that grenade.
My fucking pleasure, Sergeant.
Trap.
Get eyes in that room.
Roger.
Cam set.
Ooh, interesting.
Will die because of your continued bombings and your proxy wars.
What do you see, 3-1?
The idea in the wolf. 3 Marine hostages. He's gonna kill him to get a breach. Motherfucker. Flank him from the rear. I'll take the main.
Alright.
Find a way around. Copy that. Door ahead.
Oh, okay. Should I have known that there was a tripwire there?
Briggs,
Maybe if I
inside.
looked
Stand by.
through the door. Oh, thank you, tutorial message.
Demon set. Take this animal alive, Alex. Don't shoot him. Get him on the ground.
We got you, brother man.
Let's
You're
take
all right.
another look at Wolf.
Good, Alex?
Good, Griggs. Omar Suleiman, you are now in custody of the Special Operations Force. Do exactly as you're told. You're
He's
dead.
blind.
Hell yeah. All demon teams, Marines are secure. Wolf is in the bag.
I get the presumption if he's a. Does this mean that he's a figurehead?
Fortuna team! Hola, Ernesto!
2-6, Echo is on the 3rd deck for RV. Be advised, primary entry point is clear, but that window is rapidly closing.
Roger. Well down in 3 mics. 2-6 out.
3 minutes.
In 3 minutes, my people will be inside. They will kill all of you.
I chose to take you alive. I could still change my mind.
You have the wrong man.
Lies. Tell them what you've done.
We did not steal the gas.
Who did?
Someone very dangerous.
Yeah, I had a feeling once you realize that the wolf is blind that he's not exactly the one
Save
who's.
yourself, daughter. Join us. Do not talk to her.
Hey,
Oh?
Tap the brakes.
I am not your child, old man. I lead soldiers. You train killers.
But we are all killers here, no?
they're gonna breach. We gotta move now.
3-1 to 2-6. Shots fired. Move to secure the HVI. Will advise.
Copy 3-1.
Also,
Bravo's on station.
I
Reposition
think
and
it's
prep
also
for
interesting to note is how much
30 seconds.
Roger.
the
30
main
seconds.
character speaks. I don't necessarily think I'm gonna have time for that today, but next time we can talk about why that's important, if I remember. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.